Hi everyone, this is a little bit different video than we've done before on our channel, but if you're familiar with our TikTok, we do lots of videos like this, so if you're interested in this video and if you like it, make sure you follow our TikTok so that you can catch more content like this. But today I want to talk about a series that we started on our TikTok called Rated E. And this is a series in which I talk about the games that are spooky and cozy that you can play leading up to Halloween. These videos are posted every 2 days on our TikTok, and I thought I would do a roundup of all the ones that I have talked about on the TikTok before and put it in one big video so that you guys can just watch them here. And then I'll probably do a couple of these compilation videos so that there'll be a couple with a bunch of the games in it that you can watch 2 or 3 of these videos and you'll have the whole thing. If you'd rather just see it game by game, like I said, make sure you're following us on TikTok. So let's get into it. The first game that we talked about and featured on our TikTok for the series was called The Witch's Garden. You are a witch who has a garden and is a farming and crafting simulation game. It's absolutely gorgeous and it's fun to play and it's free, so you should check it out. As with all the games that I'm going to mention, all of the art styles are incredibly unique and beautiful, and it's one of the things that I look for specifically when choosing these games. So you'll hear me talk about it a lot, but I just wanted to get it out of the way that all of these games have fantastic art. The next game on the list is something that is very special to me. This is called Critter Crops, and it's not out yet, but you can play the demo on Steam, and you can also wishlist the games. And you can follow the Discord to get more regular updates on when the game is coming out, but that is Critter Crops. And this is a fantastic game. We actually had the chance to meet the developer at RTX and play the game there. It's just such a fantastic concept. You play Sylvie, who is a witch who is in a mysterious town, and she has the ability to grow critters to help her along her journey. And the mystery here is that Sylvie does not remember her life, and so you're going through these different puzzles and different, like, you know, leveling up so that you can remember more of Sylvie's past. Again, amazing art style. You can actually buy the plushies of the critters in real life, so I'll definitely link that above if you guys are interested. Again, fantastic crew that developed this and just a beautiful game, and I can't wait for it to come out. The next game on our list is called Night in the Woods, and this is kind of like an OG spooky cozy game. So if you've been around for a while, then you know about this game. It is still a fantastic game. It's adventure based, it's got a lot of exploration. You're home from college after you dropped out, and you're kind of investigating what's going on in your hometown because things are seeming a little bit off. So definitely recommend that one as well. Next on our list, we have the Don't Starve franchise. I specifically talked about Don't Starve Together on the TikTok channel, but I would recommend all of these games. They're fantastic. The reason I say Don't Starve Together above the other ones is just so you can play with your friends, but it is a wilderness survival game, and you basically are trying not to go insane and become a ghost. So it's a fantastic game. Definitely fits the vibe of spooky and cozy and something that you can play leading up to Halloween. The next game on our list is Fae Farm. You know, this game just came out. It came out on September 8th, so it's fairly new, but I have had a chance to test it for a while before it came out as well. It is a witchy, fantastical game. Definitely more on the whimsical side, definitely more on the cozy side. Less spooky, if you will, but there's lots of magic and lots of exploration to be done. And it is also, like a lot of cozy games, a farming sim, which you are going to learn that I really like. But this is a really great game. It is newer, so it's still quite expensive. I think it's $40, but I think it's worth the money. So check it out. Next on the list is Cozy Grove. This is another like OG fave of people who love cozy and a little bit spooky games. It is a crafting sim game, and you live on a haunted island, and you have to like learn secrets every day to keep the souls on the island at peace. But again, another fun little game, and lots of people still really love this game. The next game on the list is Strange Horticulture. This is a puzzle game. I think the only one on the list so far. So if you're interested in that, definitely check this one out. You own a plant store, and you're also trying to join a cult. And you can use your powers, or what you learn in the coven or the occult, to make your plants grow and to sell more. So It's definitely up the spooky alley, but it is still very relaxing and fun as it is a puzzle game. And again, the art style in this is absolutely beautiful. The next game on the list is one that I'm sure you've heard of, and that is Witchet. This game was all the rage a few years ago, and I still think it's a fantastic game. It is like the best game to play with your friends, like one of the best co-op games that I've come across. It's basically prop hunt, but you are witches and hunters. And so it's a little bit spooky. It's definitely the time to play it if you haven't yet, but it is so much fun. You definitely will have to have friends to play this one though, so I'm sorry. Next one on our list is a little bit more on the spooky side as well. So it is called Creepy Tale Ingrid and the Penance, and you play as Ingrid, who is a girl who has been sent to hell, and she is on her way to redemption. And so you are on an exploration with her, going through puzzles and different mysteries and trying to solve things to reach redemption. The art style in this is a little bit more on the eerie, bridging on gory, but I still think it's very cutesy somehow. But if you're not interested in that, I would skip this game. Otherwise, definitely something that you should play. It seems really great. The next game on the list is Demon Turf, and this is a platformer game, maybe the only one on the list, because if you know me, you know that I hate platformers. But this is an adorable game and I kind of love it, so I had to put it on here. You play as Beebs, who's a demon, and she is on her way to become the Demon Queen. So you're going through different levels with her, trying to get her to where she needs to be. This game has a lot of unique features that are different than other platformers, which I think is what makes it so lovable. And of course, it has the best art style. It reminds me a lot of like a comic book art style. And I just find that works really well for the type of game that it is. And I would definitely recommend it. And the last game that we've talked about so far is called Potion Tycoon. It is in beta, but you can test the game out on Steam. You can play the full game. That doesn't necessarily mean that if you find something that they'll change it before the game is actually released, but it could be changed or it could not. That's kind of what the idea of playing a game that is being tested is like. It is a management simulation game. Again, I don't think I have another one of those on the list, but you're basically trying to compete to have the best potion shop. And there's a lot of management aspects to the game, like controlling resources and upgrading your supplies and your atmosphere so that your customers enjoy shopping at your place more. I'm not big in management sims, but the way this game is designed makes me feel really excited to play it. And like I said, you can test it right now on Steam. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check it out. If any of these games sound interesting to you, make sure you check them out, but also make sure you're following us here and on our TikTok, which is always linked in the bio down below, so that you can stay up to date on when I'm posting new videos for Rated Eek. I'm going to be talking about lots more spooky and cozy games as we get closer to Halloween, and I would love for you guys to recommend some games for me to check out and feature on the channel. So if you have any recommendations that you think would fit this series well, let me know in the comments below, and I will check those out. I'm really excited to play more games that are this vibe, and I'm always on the lookout for more cozy games in general. If that's something you're interested in too, then make sure you're following us so you can see lots of videos of this genre. And let me know how you like this more sit-down talking video as opposed to our gameplay videos. Like I said, we do a lot more of these on our TikTok channel, so if you like this kind of thing, make sure you follow us there so you can watch more of those. And let me know here so that I can start making more for our YouTube channel as well. As always, thank you for watching, and let us know what you want to see next.